Graveyard's on the way to Hero. The heck did I get from...
We're off to a good start.
What did I get from the graveyard other than Nocturne? If it's just Nocturne, then that pretty much guarantees that it's the Lens of Truth waiting for me in the Haunted Wasteland chest.
Funny that you said that, because I just found my Lens of Truth. Nice. Excellent Midos house in this seed. 15 rupees and a Lens of Truth.
Unsurprisingly, Waterton was always hiding Mosky chests.
Interesting.
Well, Song of Storms is useless, so we're getting fucked again. It'll also let me know is that I could probably just big brain into Shadow Temple the second that I find my magic. Because yeah, Nocturne's all I got out of the graveyard.
That's rough.
So a nice Haunted Wasteland way of the hero. Guess I'll go into Stone to Dongos and see if I can find some magic in here. I'm very much attempting to skip GTG at this point.
Get fucked, Boulder Chest memers.
Because if Haunted Wasteland is way of the hero for the Lens of Truth, then that means I need magic before I give to Spirit, so... It's at least to note that the only place where I found that Nocturne way of the hero was in a Song of Storms grotto.
Long shot in Water Temple.
Good meme.
That's some classic shit. Do you have any idea what the setup is yet?
I know that I have both Lax medallions and I did not get anything, so the GT Biggie's on there. I don't know what the requirements are for it, but it's on there.
This is a problem. I should probably go check the Haunted Wasteland first before I go too crazy here.
It's maybe a mistake to assume it's just the Lens of Truth.
So at this point I need the bow and... or I should say, I need the bow and maybe the hammer. I obviously need the bow for Ganon.
Because I just found my magic meter in the second chest of Dodongo's cavern. Whoops.
A classic me play.
So if the Haunted Wasteland chest is the lens, then we know where to find our hammer. So either way, we're in go mode. It's just a matter of which one is the one.
I might be in bow mode, and let me tell you, I'm not sure how to feel about it.
Well, when there's only one of them, it's a little bit less ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm really sad Ice Cavern wasn't Requiem. If it was, then we would have been in for a really good time right about now. But nope. Gonna have to ride this opponent all the way to Gerudo.
Spirit Deku. For Where's DC? Jabu Shadow Free. That is a mix.
So it'd be a lot better for me if the Haunted Wasteland chest is just the Lens of Truth and it's not in Shadow Temple. Just because I did a completely unnecessary ice cavern.
Alright, I have a fairy. I should be able to get the basement chest in Water Temple with the fairy, despite only having 3 hearts. I hope.
Yikes.
I tell you one thing about only having 3 hearts, though. Darkling's gonna be nice and easy. Who's even in that ice bank?
Newsman, Mr. Martin. Cute people.
Who was the first person?
Daisy fan.
Oh, Daisy Fan. I heard Ninban.
I am going to drown once, but the fairy should give me enough time.
That's a nice palace play in shambles.
Honestly, I almost made it even without the fairy.
Okay, well, I'm glad I'm practicing instead of just waiting for Saturday, because I'm fucking atrocious right now. Took like 7 tries to jump on top of the roof.
I had a nice little flail around in the windmill earlier.
Nice. Actually, Gurugura's song is not bad at all. Because now I can just control
Alright,
time of day easily.
Okay, Haunted Wasteland, you know what to do. Have Lens of Truth. It's the Lens of Truth, yes!
So the hammers and Shadow Temple is what I'm hearing?
Harrison Shadow Temple. And as far as I know, the only hint I've found about it was from a Song of Storms quote.
That's pretty good.
Bailed out.
I mean, who knows, there could be another hint that's just like on the lake or something, but like...
Good graveyard. By which I mean, you had bomb shoes.
So, I'm gonna be absolutely amazed, astounded, and surprised by this vanilla Requiem coming up.
Morpha got away from me and I just yanked it right back out of the water.
Oh, that's always a good feeling. It's like that little moment of no, followed by that little moment of
So I have 5 medallions. I don't know if this is good or bad, but I have 5 medallions.
You have 5 medallions and 2 stuns?
Yeah, last medallion is Forest Temple, last stone is Fire Temple. I don't have bow or hammer.
Hey guys, it's vanilla Requiem. You could have seen that one coming. Alright. Now, Seed, you be good and let me just finish Spirit Temple without having to go back to Child, okay?
The seed says no. Fuck off.
I can still get Skullclaw on the way to Darklink, the Darklink chest, and the Skull in River. Just can't get the River chest to the center below. Let's go back in and get those. How many keys am I at in Water Temple? I am at 4.
Well, I guess I am doing Dodongos. Cavern.
Alright, good. Small key. Just need to find the boss key.
I wasn't planning on rushing to Dongo's Cavern, but then I found a bomb bag from Dompe.
So if I get a bow, I guess I just do my barren forest temple to see what happens? Question mark.
I mean, at this point,
I would say whichever of bow or
Castle
hammer
is
you get,
probably that.
whatever of bow or hammer you get first, you probably just follow up on.
At least I know the castle is barren, so I don't have to go there
That's nice, actually.
until I get the boss key.
That's really, really nice. It was terrible of me.
Knowing that him at least fully avoiding GTG does feel nice.
Okay.
And if I had to do Ice Cavern to get there.
Yeah, Ice Cavern's a lot faster. Not a lot faster, but it is faster.
Nice Kokiri sword.
Wow, Darklink died in 3 hits. What a surprise.
Wow, I cannot believe that my Kakariko village has already given me 2 Way of the Hero hints, having found Hover Boots and Mirror Shield and Goron Tunic there.
Hey, I'm at 69 ice traps. Nice.
Nice. I suggest not getting any more ice traps.
I can try. So the problem is I don't want to walk over to Ganna's castle. But I have gold gauntlets and I haven't checked that entrance. And that's a bit monka. Okay, that's nice actually. I have 2 checks left inside of the water temple, and I have found 4 small keys inside of the water temple. So I'm gonna click water temple off my track.
Gotta say, that is enormous if it is factual. I think I've literally never played a random seed that isn't just medallions.
Also, GTG access is locked behind one of my 2 Go mode items. I don't know which. This Minuet is on Burning Cack. And Saria's song, I'm pretty sure is an OOTR. Actually, yeah.
Did he say
They're either both
GTG
behind the
access
bow,
or
behind
forest
Net.
access?
GTG's in Forest Temple.
Makes sense, thank you.
Yeah, 2 of my remaining songs are locked behind the bow and one's locked behind the hand. So, and I don't have either Saria's or yet, so I'm not touching GTG for the time.
I mean, your bow could still be there if it's.
I mean, yeah, but I'm not going there until I find
Yeah, no, I get it.
Oh, Spirit Temple didn't let me go mode it.
What a jerk.
Now I'm gonna have to, like, check extra chests for the boss key or some shit.
That's actual trash. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's just not fair.
Tell you one thing, I'm gonna be real annoyed if it ends up being Child Spirit. Because I kind of need this knowledge advantage to do something. Or for it to do something, I need this boss key to be somewhere convenient.
And to not have people just forced into.
The other magic was in Spirit Temple.
I haven't killed these Scopolas, let's do that. How about these assholes?
Come on, game, just give me the stupid boss key.
No!
Fucking
I love
cleavers!
Oh yeah, that'd be terrifying with 3 hearts. Jesus Christ, okay, it's somewhere stupid. Great, so much for my go mode Spirit Temple. I kinda needed that time save game, why you gotta be a dick?
Why you have to be so cruel? Haha! Never buy a shield, you fool.
I wanted to sub 3, but now it's not gonna be possible because Spirit Temple's a dick.
Yeah, I want to sub 3 too, but mostly because I want to be
Same.
asleep in 3 hours.
I could go for a sub 3 right about now.
Enormous if factual.
That's my last ball.
Okay, it's either Sunblock or frickin' Child Spirit.
Does GC have anything? No. But it did have a Deku shield.
Fuck's sakes, it's Child Spirit. seed. Why?
Same.
I'm gonna go get my hammer first.
I should have just skipped that. There's no real circumstance where I'm ever going to use Nehru's Love. First medallion.
Now for the fun game of how deep into Shadow Temple is this hammer? But, I mean, I already know the answer to that question. It's the answer's obviously Crusher Room.
I don't even know why you bothered asking, honestly.
Gerudo Fortress. I have come to bargain. They drop a winged forest temple as I'm passing by. This has to be forest temple at this point. Stupid storm speed auto.
What is it with this seed and giving me bottles of milk? And why did Dead Hand have one? Dead Hand, I don't think that's milk anymore, buddy. I think that's...
Oh! Found it!
Where did it wind up?
In the Gerudo Fortress Storm's Grotto.
Ew!
That's
I
pretty
guess I'm
gross.
just gonna do this barren forest temple that's right here. So that is maybe go. I'm still not even entirely certain what trial they're on, so I have no idea what the status is. Like, I know fire and light. I have the items for those.
You know, I'd be tempted to skip Like Room and just go straight to Crusher Room. If it wasn't such a pain in the ass to get back to Like Room.
I have been murdered by Astaphos.
So much death.
I've seen so much death in my time. I don't even remember how to be human anymore. 20 Skulltulas reveals a
I'm going
milk
to place
bottle.
a wind here. Because I might have to come back to force my archery. So I'll just drop the wind now before I forget.
Ah, it's not a great thing to read. Temple of Time, Way of the Hero with a Water Forest Medallion.
Maybe it's the item for once?
Possible. That's Forest DC. Skull Kid.
It happened on multiple Asyncs. I had a temple time by the hero, and the song was garbage, and the item
Oh
was
yeah,
garbage,
I remember that one.
hero mode. That was cool.
Thanks, Zelda! How does she know it's what I always wanted?
It was pretty Monka too, because it was a 50-50 between being that or the Iron Boots I had already sequence broken around. And we had another way of the hero for Hamsta's Gerudo Fortress with Epona's song on Ocarina of Time. Thankfully, that was just the Iron Boots I didn't need.
Precious gold scales.
Well, this is going to be a not particularly fun Mido skip.
Gentlemen, I am entering Crusher Room.
Enjoy your hammer. Oh no. Okay, Frogs 2 is Megaton Hammer. I picked a bad seed. Please no. Ocarina of Time teaches Bolero of Fire! Oh, God bless!
It's pretty impressive actually how frequently the OT or the Frogs 2 seeds manage to not be all dungeons.
It's pretty surprising, yeah.
Alas, it was not Crusher Room. I feel so cheated.
What?
All I had was a Deku stick and a Deku shield.
Sweet, I got the Scarecrow thing. Forest Temple, so I can stop collecting keys after I get 2. Or 3.
See you, nerd. Thank you, Mr. Mido skip without bow. Bless you.
Thank you. No thanks, Mr. Greenpoe.
Actually, it's Mrs. Greenpoe. They're the Marsh. They're the March sisters.
I'm sorry, what I meant is, did you just assume their gender?
Yes. The book is literally called Little Women.
Okay, well, have you considered that maybe these ghosts have their own identities, not bound by the laws of fiction?
I have not.
Well, maybe you should be more considerate of others' feelings. Gosh.
No.
Okay.
So, I hear what you're saying. I'm listening to you. No. 30 dead.
In hidden room, still no hammer.
Nice.
Definitely going a bit aggro. I skipped half the courtyard, and I'm hoping I just find the third small key in this chest.
At the boat, no hammer.
Sequence broke ZL. God, I'm good at this game.
It's not a tiny boss key chest. Never lucky.
Never wanted to see to be sub 3, but now here I am riding a boat.
I have a long way of the hero that is meaningless because it's probably for a Frogs 2 song. Alright, let's...
Gotta say, chest size matches confidence is kind of nice because I can just look at the chest and be like, okay, you're not a key, just ignore it.
I mean, I get it.
Like this chest, this isn't a key. Fuck
I
the
mean,
chest.
with those settings where you can't get heart pieces and shit, it makes me dislike it less.
Saves you picking up about 50 different Skulltula tokens.
Yeah, I'm at 43 anyway, but God knows how many I've skipped because of that. I'm pretty sure 90% of the small chests are just Skulltula tokens.
Oh, I think that is quite enough of this. Let us head back to the land of my childhood.
There is the third thing.
Oh god, it's on bongo.
Or you read the logic wrong somehow?
Or I misremembered what Dante gave me. That's pretty much it.
I could be behind Song of Time still, like toilet or something maybe?
Shit. You're not wrong.
That was the seed with OOT Song of Time, right?
Yep.
I wasn't sure if that was this one or the last one we played. It's all blending together in my head for some reason I can't quite figure out.
Thank you, Goron City Maze, for that Goron City Baron hint. After I have cleared almost all of Check's notes. Goron City.
All these stall poses are almost kind of dangerous when I only have 3 hearts.
Almost, yeah. Goomba, I get to do it! Goomba, I get to do it!
What do you get to do?
I get to go check fucking Hyrule Castle Ferry.
Pog. I kinda want something else.
Richard. Richard, you dumb
Oh,
fucking
probably.
dog.
Oops.
Well, Richard just got himself stuck on a wall, so he can go suck a dick.
question now is, if I still need the hammer, where do I look for it?
It's a good question.
Swear to God, if it's just right side GT.
Nice.
Maybe GTG.
Yeah, it's like the dipping, yeah.
I know. There it is.
On bongo?
Yep.
Right.
Howdy, Bongo. Thanks. I'll be on my way.
I mean, that's a nice spot. People are gonna not wanna.
It does mean I
Depends
get
on
to
the other
skip the...
copy of the Graveyard Paper Heroes, I guess.
Yeah. Because I got that off of my ice cavern play. Because the hint for it was in a freaking Song of Storms grotto.
Okay, all 4 posted. Happy 5 hours, by the way. There is a chance that my torment will come to an end soon, but I kind of doubt it.
I kind of doubt it too.
I probably still need the stupid hammer. At least once I find the hammer, like, it's Baron, boss, Keysy, fire temples, and just walk in and kill Volvagia in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's super nice.
Speaking of killing Volvagia in like 2 seconds. Hi, Volvagia.
Obvious place to look for the hammer is JTG, but that makes me want to not go to JTG. If I need the hammer anyway.
Sick. Love finding my last way of the hero. To find out it was the Lens of Truth in Kokiri. Actually, it might have been the Strength of Running Kokiri Forest. Never mind. But it could easily also just be this Lens of Truth.
Yay, now I get to go to Child Spirit so I can get the stupid fucking boss key.
Okay, I have 6 medallions, boys. We've done it.
How does this game always find a way to drag on go mode as long as possible?
Mr. Mario just finished. Okay.
Seems about right. He tends to be the superstar when it comes to the random settings raises.
If I don't need the hammer, I'll be like 10 minutes behind, maybe. Yeah, I guess I have to do a couple trials.
Yay, Child Spirit, yay!
I'll say you have everything you could possibly need for trials at this point, besides hammer.
Not hammer, but I've only found a couple trial hints that I need from the fire hammer, so I'm going to assume I don't need the hammer.
That's fair.
Okay, temple done. Shit, hammer. Oh fuck.
Serenade.
Alright, Spirit Temple, on a scale of already freaking annoying to you've gotta be fucking kidding me. How dumb are you being today? You're already freaking annoying, okay. I can just give one chest!
Yay!
Man, I might have sub-3'd if the Megaton Hammer wasn't all the goddamn way on Bongo.
Alright.
At least I managed to avoid few child stuff.
Time to get Epona, Saria, or Time at Lunlon, since it is Way of the Hero. Oh, that's also my Temple of Time's Way of the Hero. That makes that hint make a lot more sense too.
Spirit Temple, I return with your stupid shiny sparkle key.
1960 points on horseback archery, hell yeah, dude.
What a legend.
Ooh. You aim.
I've been rewarded with a nice weapon.
Who
Naturally.
would possibly have thought? Oh, it's my Epona song.
Certainly much more NA aim this time around.
You,
So why'd you try hard on the first one?
so you should have used it on...
I felt like it.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
2 ice caps.
Okay, so I need 2 more songs for Frogs 2. And I know one of them's on Temple of Time, or I have high likelihood one of them's on Temple of Time. Well, I guess let's go do Deck Retreat. And buy a bunch of sticks.
Okay, let's see if I can at least open the castle and place a wind in there.
That'd be nice.
I wanna go over there and do 2 quick checks right next to it.
You know, why did it ever dawn on me that if I see that the Twin Robo's going for an extra phase in phase 1, that I just fire the hookshot at them to get them to not cast a spell?
I have told you this at least 4 times.
I don't know why you didn't have that dawn on you, Pink. it's, yeah. I have not told you this at least 4 times, but I believe that Goomba has.
Okay, I found this adult shooting gallery like 10 minutes into the seed. Now I finally have a bow to play it.
Adult Shooting Gallery, I have come to bargain. Fuck. Parmesan was wise, he never would have even have attempted to do anything in Goron City. Oh, bless me, Parm the Wise.
Oh, bless me parm pipes.
They're always after me, lucky Parms.
I like how my only unfinished dungeon is the Dongo's Cavern. Game, I saw. I got magic in the compass chest. I left.
Okay, does the bridge spawn? No, of course that's all dungeons too.
Could it be all dungeons? Wait. Is all dungeons a setting for the bridge, or is it just stones?
Oh, it's one of the two. But yes, all dungeons is a setting.
Already, imagine if both were just stones.
Wouldn't be surprised. Whatever, let's just go to the probably where the hammer is. Probably.
That might be the earliest third bomb bag I've ever had.
Oh, the kabooms! Hi, Ganondorf. From the Deku Tree? How nefarious.
Not the same. I guess I should just go do Forest Temple then, shouldn't I?
I have died 13 times in this. I'm fairly sure that Ice Trap's responsible for most of those.
Yeah, you also did the Stalfos though. Don't rob yourself of all the credit.
I said most.
And twice to farming Roofies.
That as well.
Well, this ended up being a pretty fucking good Deku Tree. guess I don't need the 20 skull milk bottle.
There, I lost by 20 minutes this time.
Feels good, man? Question mark.
What the hell is incredibly good?
Well, there was Mr. Martin this time. About a second.
Wait, how is it Mr. Martin this time?
He's the one that won by 20 minutes.
I thought he was in the mystery race with Goomba.
No, that's Mr. Mario.
Why is there a Mr. Martin and a Mr. Mario? What is wrong with them?
Can I have my Megaton hammer yet? Oh, yes, apparently. Okay, all I had to do was ask.
Right?
Hey, look, it's in
Alright, stream goes
GTG.
off.
Okay, I'm looking for 40 and Skull Mask? I think that's it. Fuck!
Snag one of these. I'll probably need it for the Iron Knuckles in GT. Let's be honest. I'm also gonna have to find the two small keys in Ganon's castle. It's a bit annoying. Frankly, I don't have to open all the chests, I can just look at them.
Come on, Lee, you're better than this.
Alright, I'm gonna head out for now.
No, Pink.
See you.
Bye.
Okay, I need light arrows, need hookshot. Third item doesn't really matter. So, hookshot, light arrows, and Deconuts. Save orb, get my Ganon's Castle boss key. And make my way over to the the castle. If I have a horse. I'll actually try to call upon her. Try to see if I can, or if I have to just walk. You have a horse. Ride my sorry butt over to Ganon's castle, I guess. I'd be kind of salty if I think the Forest Temple was just a complete waste of time and they were both just stones. I'm also gonna be kind of salty if it's Skullbridge suddenly and I actually need Skulltulas, but like all the tokens were in small chests, so that shouldn't be the case, right?
I don't know how it works, but that would make sense to me.
Okay, good spot.
So the question is, with all dungeons or was it stones?
I have no idea.
The world may never know.
Both things definitely required the stones. The question is whether or not they also required the medallions. But I would assume that one of the two was probably the... Okay, so which styles? Is it just light and fire? Light...
That wouldn't be too bad.
As well, okay. If I need to do water, I should do that first. Alright, I have a blue fire bottle already.
I guess I'm just gonna do Forest Temple first, since why the fuck not? Wait. Is ice skip allowed in NMG?
Icebreaker. They're still debating whether or not it is, but people are doing runs with it in case it ends up being allowed.
Okay. That would be why WQ got a 122, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He didn't just suddenly get much better, he...
So pop into Shadow Child briefly to look at the first chest, see if it has a small one. Remember which trial is what spots. These are just in trial. There's one key in that trial.
Is it just light and fire, by the way?
Light, fire, water.
Nah, water's whatever.
Both these vanilla. Nice. Oh yeah, the scrubs have keys too. Oh god, I might need to get money for the scrubs. Okay, no, both keys are just vanilla.
It wasn't vanilla keys, was it? And you just didn't notice?
It might have been, I don't fucking know. Kinda lost my mind somewhere along the line.
That'd actually kind of be a nice meme.
Trial's done.
Oh, forest not barren.
Oh god, the validation chest is so tiny, it looks so dumb.
I want to look, but if I do, I'll probably just run off this fucking Okay, that's hysterical. Oh, I want to... Damn, I'm really intensely curious about something now, but I doubt I can find out the answer. So I really want to know if you can still do the, like, damage boost into the fire thing in the hammerlocked chest in GTG.
If it's small, I have no idea. It's been half an hour since Mr. Mario finished. And nobody else has done. This one I almost feel like Forest Temple was a complete waste of time. And they were just both stones.
That would make sense. Oh no.
Nice. That's how we fight Ganondorf, folks. Just fall down.
That's the second bow.
Ganondorf, can you stop spamming? Please. Please?
How about you come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Thank you, Mr. Dorf. Oh my god. Fucking collapse. Why? Why do I have to do this shit too?
God, collapse is a giant fucking waste of time.
It's also a giant waste of frames. Good god, this shit's laggy.
Wait, why am I still getting... whatever.
Like, I appreciate the cinematics of the collapse sequence, but...
No, I think it was really cool playing through the first time. The first time.
Yep. I like this part where Zelda just fucking levitates.
Oh, have you been playing Cancer Cup, by the way, Gumba?
Oh, what, Shadowverse? No, I haven't played in like a week.
I have the Group A finals today that I have to play through. I got enough fucking Amata's high rolls to qualify.
Oh, it's time for this part where I have to fight two Stalfos. Wow. Incredible. I have never fought these enemies before. Whatever shall I do to overcome this challenge?
Hopefully not die.
I have a fairy bottle, but I would appreciate keeping that for Ganon in case I mess that up.
I would say, in Collapse, if Collapse is on, you have to redo the entire sequence, right? If you fail.
I think so. Might have changed that, but I think if you died again.
Well, I know they changed it if Collapse is off.
Yeah. Either way, I probably won't die again, but...
I'm also not really sure what dying again it looks like, because I've done it once. Oh hey, are those light arrows? the last small key. I'm still missing the boss key.
There's one random ass redead on the bridge.
So close. You're free. Dot time.
Okay. Collapse done. We're at the sub 540, I guess. I wasn't accounting for collapse. Through a lot of really stupid random settings is how it takes this long. Full entrance shuffle, full token sanity, about 5,000 ice traps.
So you probably spent an hour of the seed just in ice.
Probably. Oh, and I had 3 hearts the entire seed, so I died to ice traps a bunch. Lots of fun stuff. I also basically full cleared the game. Had a few sculptures left. And that's about it.
Almost out of detention. Oh fuck. I fucking missed the switch and checkerboard room. So where were the light arrows?
The light arrows?
Yup.
In Jabu.
Okay. You'll never guess what Hamza's. Okay, never mind. Hamza is no longer missing them. But he was for really long time. And Parm raided Hamza. That's nice. GG's though.
Good God. Well, I finished in second, apparently.
I was saying,
Only 35 minutes behind Mr. Mario. Jesus Christ.
did you know that Parm's stream is cheese themed?
I did it.
It's pretty subtle, but if you pay attention, you might notice.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a host over to Hobsta.
Pepe hands.
He finishes up this disaster. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm gonna get some food now.
Nope. I did the thing where I forgot to hit the switch. I don't know how this habit started happening. Okay, so no Spirits Wave the hero. So that seems like the right next play, because that'll either have to have long shot or... And I'm tempted to just stop with skulls. This isn't going to be a 40 skull seed unless I'm really fucking unlucky. Gannon? Well, this is an intolerable PG. Damn, I am never... I have no nuts, I should grab these. Ooh, nice. Now the question is, do I clear GTG on my way through? Or do I just ride past? My gut would say there's nothing in GTG. Glitchymon. You may have the Hundo record, but do you know how to activate the Sun Song? Or the Shoot the Sun check? Oh, that's another wallet. I don't care. All that tells me is that when I have a long shot, I'll have a Zora Tunic. In logic. Alright, time to check my Lake Hylia hints. You know, I fucking hate when I play Epona song and Epona just like doesn't show up. Does playing a Epona song at a Hindstone give you a fairy? What? Okay, apparently I'm not gonna ride Epona around like Hylia, I'm just gonna backwalk. There's the second copy of Skull Kid. Wow, that's some really bad hinge.
God.
Yeah, that didn't seem super pleasant.
I don't know, I had fun, but holy shit, that was draining.
Oh sure, now Epona decides to show up. Alright, if I'm playing Tom, how would I play this? Would I gamble on going straight to Spirit, or would I just go for GTG? I know Spirit's probably the hero. Okay, 40, a Baron, and... There's the Skull Mask hint. Okay, cool. Skull Mask is dead. $40 and a Baron. Nice. Good southern fire. Dins at child fishing and fire arrows at the inside fence grotto from the scrub. Do I check Tektite? No. Annoying, okay. Let's do Gerudo Valley, let's peek the box. Yeah, gotta say the new peak setup has definitely made me way more willing to blow off GV.
Same.
Because the old one definitely felt like a bit of a crapshoot.
Jesus Christ, that took forever.
Yeah, it was not a quick one.
I'm glad I took that bathroom break before.
Sure seems prudent now, doesn't it?
Well, that was fun.
Sure looked
That
like
scene
it.
was unique.
I mean, the scene was completely forgettable. like, I don't know. Had nothing but dumb light arrow hunting for me.
Yeah, Hamza was at 6 medallions way before you.
I don't doubt it. I mean, I literally just forgot that Storm's Grotto existed. I could have had the bow 2 hours earlier.
And then he was at,
And if
he
I
had
had
the
the bow, I
hammer.
would have gone into the Water Temple much earlier than I did and got the long shot.
Oh, I went into water without the bow, and then later went back for smoke. My bow.
Yeah, I cleared everything I could. And the last 2 checks were both keys, so I just never came back.
I think I need to do GTG here.
Yeah, let's see, what did I have left?
Although,
The stupid skull in Decade because I did Deca without a bow. The skull by the boat in Shadow Temple. I did Shadow Temple without the long shot or a bow. King Zora because I went up there before I did Ice Cavern.
Same, but then I went back for him.
I think that's it.
That was literally everything.
Oh, and the Bean Patch Skull in River Valley. That was it. I think that's it.
Yeah. I hover boots super late. That's why I only had the first 2 done. Shadow. I was still on the idea under the assumption it's 1 major. Of course I didn't just go back into Jabu to get out. Nah. That's 4.5 hours later.
I had Baron Hints for like 3 dungeons, so I figured it probably couldn't be 1 major at that point.
It can easily
I
be,
mean, it could have been, but it was exceedingly unlikely at that point.
especially with portals.
But yeah, I got the strength in the nearest shadow. Figured that was that. That Rugal's letter was pretty funny though.
what, the Jabu kit and Jabu?
Yeah. I was also super late to Magic. Just getting out of Spirit Temple for a while.
Where that was.
The skull in Goron City and Golden Maze as a kid.
Alright.
That is not the 3rd Baron I was looking for. Hyrule fucking Castle.
But yeah, I got the bow at like 5 hours. God, that's dumb.
Do we have any idea if it was all dungeons or stones? I'm just curious.
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's 80 or stones. I had 6 medallions checked and it did give me the thing. Then I did stones. I can't tell you. And I have no idea what the requirement was besides not vanilla.
It wasn't medallions, I can tell you that, because I walked off the bridge with all 6 medallions and 2 stones in it.
I never went.
It was either stones or 80.
Yeah, I never went. At that point I had the I got the hammer and went for the all like I knew I needed the fucking boss key anyways. It did give me that one with 6 medallions and also was Baron, so it didn't fucking care.
Yeah, I just did it because I was running low on checks and I wanted to do adult shooting gallery.
I had done that one before. Barry was the punk ass shit for me.
And check the strength bay entrance.
Yeah, also the one.
I figured I would go there, and if the bridge spawns, I'll drop a wind in the castle. If not, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't want to risk that. Just getting there was dumb. But yeah. Oh yeah, the Triforce piece is suddenly purple tops. Fuck.
Plate of spaghetti percentage pog. You missed some funny shit in Nazoth stuff today, Humsta. They apparently had found a third phase in the boss that wasn't supposed to be there, but they had spent the entire night strategizing for the third phase and spent half the day like not getting it and trying to understand why they weren't getting it. Only for Blizzard to email one of them and say, yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Nice.
It's pretty good fucking me. Sick. This GTG better not be fucking barren after I got a fucking Hyrule Castle hint. Over-the-shoulder aim is saving me so much time. And other lies I tell myself. Oh hey, it's the long shot in GTG. Alright, so what the fuck can still be in Spirit Temple? Iron Boots and Magic? I guess it could be Slingshot. But that seems unlikely given that Goma dropped nothing. Iron Boots makes sense. What was up with my... Yikes, nobody saw that. Well, I'm glad I did not run by GTG. That would have been real not good. Oh hey Hums, I have a dumb question. If you're playing chest size matches contents and you get a small chest in the hammerlocked chest in GTG, can you still damage boost to it?
Which one?
Like the one with the fire around it.
That one is in vanilla, a small chest, so yeah.
Wait, it's a small chest in vanilla? Why is it a big chest here?
Because you have a major item in there.
But we don't play chest size matches contents right now.
What? that one should be small.
Or validation chest, for instance.
But yeah, you can easily damage boost.
Alright, just curious.
Yeah, you can go like all the way in there. Which is why the one in Spirit Vanilla BK is so piss easy because it's bigger. You barely even have to go inside the bio ring.
Okay, that actually does make sense. One small key over here. Okay, don't care enough. Well, I'm at 8 small keys. I have a lovely seed where all of my Way of the Heroes are meaningless.
I really appreciate how Pink had time to play 2 standard seeds and go to bed in the time it took me to play that seed.
I thought it was nice. I thought it was really
I think
fucking
she started
fun.
the first seed like 20 minutes before I started my race, but still. She played 2 fucking seeds and then went to bed, and then I still was 20 minutes out. Jesus Christ. So, it was the greatest moment of my Ocarina of Time career. I was down to a quarter heart for ice traps. I just fucking ran into Link the Goron and died.
Nice.
He is in fact the champion of the Gorons.
I need to clip that. Hang on.
Alright, well, other than long shot or maybe toilet, GTG was trash, but that's alright. Not really gonna look a gift long shot in the mouth. Good seed. Spirit can have what? Magic, Rudo's letter. I forgot about the 4 side hops. I'm a dummy. Update, I can in fact do Naked Wasteland in fewer than 6 attempts.
Alright, here you go, guys. Here's the clip.
Legendary Goomba Slayer Link the Goron.
I can't believe I fucking died to Link the Goron. Just missed my ball and fucking walked by it. Oh, God.
Fucking nailed it, buddy. Okay, we're just gonna play this on song twice because I can't fucking see where I'm going. Also, this is fucking pathetic.
Post back.
Jesus. Can't believe I'm saying this, but come on, Sarias are time. I guess I'd take Requiem. Okay, Vanilla Requiem, that's fine too. God, this is just one of those seeds that's just not going to give me a 40 skulls hint, isn't it? Oh, God. All hail Link the Goron, the Goomba Slayer. Well, that could be my way of the hero. Be the most depressing ass fucking way of the hero I've ever seen if it is, but that could be it. If I want to do Target in the Woods and Kid Cack, it's probably fastest to just do Target and then go from Goron City, right? And not do Target, then double back and walk to Kakariko.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, let's just fucking do that. Since I just got a slingshot from my Way of the Hero Spirit Temple. And Goma had nothing, but And like, I'm gonna end this route doing Kid Spirit because I got locked out of it, but figured I should at least follow up on it because there's a possibility if that slingshot is Way of the Hero that it locks other stuff. Could just be the other ones are in GC, but... Nope. Trash. Okay.
Those were some really goddamn cursed settings, though. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was something special.
Not sure how much earlier I would have finished. If I got the bow when I was there the first time. But it probably would have taken like an hour.
How many people were in the race? As Jim Hobbs, I got third.
Yeah, and then the other two forfeited right after.
Makes sense. Okay. Things I do not care about. More skulls. Unless I get a 40 hint telling me that I need to do 40 skulls, I don't give a shit. Let's... I don't know if this bottom of the well play is a good play or not. We'll see. It's gonna mostly depend on whether bottom of the well has progression. Incredible how that works. But I figured I'd walk over to Kakariko to get my prelude anyway, so... yeah. So such a promising start to a Frogs 2 seed. I had a lovely 4 child songs before I had a single warp song. And now I have 4 of each.
Also, shout out to that ice cavern. Literally every single check was an ice trap, and then vanilla serenade.
Yup.
But I wanted to go down to Lake Highway to check that dungeon entrance anyway, so I didn't really mind the serenade.
Not same.
I also forgot the fucking nighttime skull in Geary Forest the first time I was there. So I got the iron boots stupidly.
Yeah, Rob Dog, literally nobody wants to play the bonus one this month.
What is it?
It is 12 Master Quest dungeons. Apparently some extras in addition, dungeon only token sanity and Keezy.
You know.
Hmm?
It's free.
No, it involves playing
One of
Master
these days I'm gonna roll a Hebrew Master Quest dungeons and actually learn them.
Yeah, actually kind of easy. Just have high requirements.
This is a fucking cursed bottom of the well layout. Guess I am killing Dead Hand. First 2 checks are 2 small keys. Does it try to give you a dungeon baron if it can?
No, that's just random.
I'm trying to figure out if it would be
Obviously,
more.
dungeons are much more likely than most overworld. The
I'm
number
trying
of
to-
checks they have.
Trying to figure out if it would be more interesting if it tried to give you a dungeon baron. I feel like it probably would be.
No, it's fine as is. It always gives you a dungeon burn, basically.
I mean, that's not really. I've had non-dungeon barons in probably 30% of my seeds. And not because none of the dungeons were barren. Hot damn, this is an uninspiring bottom of the well. Like, I feel like there are way more overworld locations that are likely to be non-barren, or that are likely to be barren than underworld locations.
I mean, it weights the number of checks in the region, right?
Oh, okay.
The more checks they have, the more likely
So
they are.
it does prejudice it to a degree.
Yeah.
And yet, somehow on the wasteland always has to be barren. Despite having one mention. Also, shoutouts to the hints and fucking by the way.
Completely useless as usual.
Yeah. The only good hint I found was the fucking spinning Goron pot hint, which got me over there, so I got the Google card in the magic. That was pretty
I
good.
didn't find that.
It was in BC, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just go mod
That's
PC.
some fucking
I didn't
shit!
do, but check the hints when I was-
So my invisible chest. Well, my dead hand room in bottom of the well was a gold scale. Came in with no scales, left with gold scale. Unfortunately, my spirit way of the hero is almost certainly just gonna be magic. Well, it's gonna be magic or it's gonna be Rudo's letter for Ice Cavern. Depending on what song is it, Nocturne?
I guess the Baron hints for decent. Like Baron Castle was okay. Baron BZ was pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, I very desperately need some food after that 6-hour endeavor. So I'm gonna do that.
Been a while since I've done that. Nice. Spirit's magic locked. That is some bullshit. Fuck. That's not what I wanted to find. Ice Cavern, I am coming to bargain again. Okay. Ice Cavern, I might hold up on that bargaining for a second. So, back to back, I just found Rudo's Letter and Iron Boots in my Way of the Hero Spirit Temple. It is a Frogs 2 seed. Oh, fuck.
Oh, what's on Frogs 2?
Hammer.
Fun.
And water is a medallion. So the Iron Boots definitely fulfills the Way of the Hero. I mean, we'll see. I'm doing Spirit and then I'm doing water. Although now this makes my bottom of the wall dip completely pointless, but that's okay. But so, the one thing I didn't want to find was Rudo's Letter, because it was telling me, oh yeah, the sixth child song is an Ice Cavern. Which, while I acknowledge this was probably true, I still didn't want to deal with. And the game was like, well, maybe I'm kidding. Maybe I'm not. Hee hee. Which is fine. I'll get Prelude, which I know is one of the 6, because Temple of Time is Way of the Hero. And then I'll check Nocturne and either go to Ice Cavern or grab my hammer. Alright. We are Magic and Hammer for Go mode. Also, shout out to the Challenge Cup race today that had light arrows in, or that had the first hook shot with the other hook shot locked by the hook shot in topmost sun chest of Spirit Temple. That had light arrows in Light Trial of Ganon's Castle. with the gold gauntlets just sitting way deep in Fire Temple that you did not have to go back to at all.
Fun.
It looked real fun. One guy beat the other guy to GC by about an hour and almost lost.
Sick.
Definitely what I want to
Gold
see.
on forehead.
I deserved that. Twin Rova, I have come to bargain. Okay. The real secret phase is all the friends we made along the way. Keizo's pretty decent, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, talking in the Speedrun Lives channel, that's bold.
What?
Oh, someone's actually talking in the Speedruns Live IRC channel.
That never happens.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. So Spirit was magic locked, which means that my first magic can't be in GC. But I have a lot of places left. But it does imply that I should look not in GC rather than hoping for the second magic in GC. That's one item in Water Temple. Damn, this cracked wall jump is way easier if you put on your hover boots instead of your iron boots. Nice Zora tunic in the boss key chest of Water Temple. Alright, well, so this is 2 items in water. God, I feel like Central Bow Target has the boss key in Water Temple like 85% of the time.
Yeah, the boss key in Water Temple 85% of the time. Got him.
Fuck. Should stop playing Key Sanity. God damn it. You guys want to hear a good joke? Well, a bad joke. Morpha's hitbox. Hi, math girl. Oh. No, I should be asleep, and I'm probably sick, so I should really be asleep. Other than that, I'm okay. Don't need that key, got plenty. Alright, Alright, now it is time to see how nice the game wants to be. So this is going to be sorry as our time. And then the question becomes, will Nocturne... And actually grab this. Actually, I think it would have been faster just to run straight to CAC. Oh well. Alright, there's my Way of the Hero Saria song. Let's see what we got here. Should I grab a big poo while I'm here? No, I'd have to empty a bottle anyway. Not that it's a huge deal. Alright, well, moment of truth. There are the same number of chests on the tracker now. They've been consolidated into spots a little better. Oh, bless you, Seed. Okay, so Nocturne's a nice cavern. Don't have to care about that. That's 6 medallion mode. This hammer is magic locked. So, given that I am... So given that I'm magic for go mode, I can just basically assume there's nothing in... Oops, I definitely forgot to mark that. I guess I don't know the settings that you're playing under, but a lot of the dungeon stuff got consolidated and or hidden depending on the settings that you're playing on. Grab that for my myself. So like, you're only gonna see now in your options, even if you turn on disabled checks, you will only ever see things that you can get in your settings, which is not the way that it used to be. Which is why if you F11'd, you would get all sorts of fucking things. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna quickly take a look at the stuff here. We'll play all the frog songs, we'll get my hammer. I guess I'm just gonna... Okay, Shadow Temple also empty, because again, magic for go mode. So that means the Nocturne song is meaningless, or the song that is Nocturne is meaningless. Probably shouldn't bother, but just in case, okay, cool. There is the last hint I was looking for, and I can confirm it is not my magic. Let's go farm 250 rupees in an item and a hammer. Real quick. Upper's nothing. And that's go mode. So, I found a magic meter on Frogs 1 with Frogs 2
Works, I guess.
being my hammer. I mean, I wasn't gonna dip things all that aggressively anyway, since I knew that I needed magic logically to beat Spirit Temple, and thus get my hammer because Song of Time was on Nocturne. Still no Bolero. This might be the least I've ever cared about not having Bolero and or not having Nocturne in the seed, though. Alright, well, I could have skipped that bottom of the well visit. That would have shaved off 10-ish minutes, depending on if I also dodged all the overworld stuff. Other than that, I was pretty good about only doing stuff I had to do. I could have left GTG at the long shot. It's nice and fast seed. Do my hammer. Cool. Let's go beat the game.
Just beat the game, Warhead.
That is in fact my plan. Oh, I really shouldn't go to work tomorrow, but there's a meeting I really want to be in. Or that I really want my opinion considered in, is a better way of putting it. I'm not sure anyone really wants to be in any meeting.
I was gonna say.
Wow, that did not work. Alright, let's go. Never freed Mido. So I also lost probably about 4 minutes fucking up Wasteland Crossing. Where else could I have trimmed time? Have you seen me recently? I just wanted to be like you. I just picked the wrong things to emulate. What else? Alright, let's go. Let us beat the Dragon of Fire. Let's make these hover boots way of the hero, please. That's not how you make hover boots way of the hero. Also, large shout out to Frog's 2 Seeds for being the least informative hint seeds you will ever see. Like, I had a Way of the Hero Epona song that was both because I needed Eponas to get to GTG.
Honestly, that's my biggest problem.
Did I miss one? Nope. Okay. That was pretty bad, but that's okay. But I also had a hint for... But I also needed Epona song for just Frogs 2. And so it looked like a who cares, whatever. I mean, I had a Spirit Temple Way of the Hero and the ability to full clear it, and was interested in song spots, so it's not like I put off making the play across the wasteland. Although knowing that would have given me a better thought that my long shot was locked behind Eponas than I had before. Honestly, I expected it. Spirit. More than anything else. Why are you like this, Fire Temple? Who hurt you? Wouldn't it be so much easier to hand me a vanilla boss key and just say, here, go kill Volvagia? No, you want to hand me 3 small keys right off the effing bat. Okay, well I don't think I'm going to beat Keizo's time, but I'll be close. He's the only other person who's run this seed. I would need a boss key probably like right here to beat the time. Instead I released a Goron. Wouldn't it be so much nicer to just not make me go into Boulder Maze Fire Temple? In Go mode, still can't check Wave Blade Pepe hands.
It's a real Pepe hands mode.
Don't like what aspect of it? Fire Temple? I mean, I don't like Fire Temple for a lot of reasons. But mostly it's the long walk between the last check and the next check here. It doesn't help there's a super easy clip that can just throw you into the shortcut in this next room, which is not race legal. Which, whatever, it should, I mean, it makes a lot of sense that it's not race legal. But it's more that I'm in Go mode. I just want a quick boss key and just be able to beat the dungeon. Yeah, I mean, you have a very, very different community of people in Wind Waker Rando. And effectively the entire community is people who came to it as speedrunners. There's very, very little to no casual people who just like, oh, I'm gonna drop in to be super serious about Wind Waker Rando. Not none, but there's a very, very small amount compared to Link to the Past or Ocarina. And so obviously speedrunners who have practiced all these techniques are gonna want to be able to use all of them. Whereas more casual audiences probably want something a little more accessible. But yeah, it's certainly a more things allowed. Oh my god! Just trying to understand why Keizo's time was almost a 3-hour. Piss off, Fire Temple. Honestly, I much prefer it this way. Like, if you could just like clip and skip around everything, it doesn't matter where the fucking items are, and it's just basically becoming an ice rod hunt because of the very, very small number of items that actually meaningfully lock things.
Kind of why I don't like Overworld Link to the Past. It just turns into a shitty ice rod hunt every time.
Like, as far as I know, you'd have what? I mean, depending on what you're allowed. Because you theoretically could beat Ganon without all the medallions and shit, right?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, if you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want, you really only need 12 magic light arrows.
Yeah. Whereas, if you at least need to have the bosses beaten. I really, really, really don't like that philosophy. I've seen it before in other games, but I think it's like either a thing should be banned or it should be allowed. It shouldn't be, well, you can do this skip as long as you actually have the ability to do it and you're just too lazy to actually do it itself. It also really incentivizes not doing stuff in the game. I don't know. I'm also biased because I don't particularly like super glitchy runs. I mean, barrier skip itself is already a meme. I don't watch much in the way of Wind Waker Rando. I don't think it's a super entertaining rando, but That would probably kill any degree of interest I'd have in it. Please end my life. Alright. But yeah, barrier skip is, in general, just a really stupid trick. I should probably actually learn Pixel Shot at some point. But until that day, I was speaking of really different. No, I mean, I think it's terrible. I don't like Ace. Sorry, I think it's really cool from a programming perspective and to look at, like, technologically how it happens. But I think from a run perspective, it's total crap. Like, I've watched, like, one any % run since Ace came out because it's just not interesting. Pierre, I have come to make sad faces at you. Oh hey, I can finally check Waveblade. Just what I've always wanted. Yeah, I mean it's not a good run anymore. Like, it's fun as a one-off novelty, but it's a pretty boring run at this point.
My opponent in Magic has a 250 card deck. The fuck?
Yeah.
That's a lot of cards.
Hashtag consistency.
Is he playing that one card where you auto win if you have 200 or more cards in your deck?
Dude. I don't think that's in standard.
I completely forgot that Magic decks weren't actually limited to a number of cards.
Yeah, only the minimum.
Alright, let's do this.
It's really weird, honestly.
Yeah, there's certain decks where having a
But
few
yeah,
more is beneficial.
I don't know. I don't...
Yeah. In Yu-Gi-Oh! It's 40 to 60. But almost, and no one ever goes over
40 to 60 feral cards? What? Sorry, that was a very American joke of me.
It was so American that my headset fucking just blacked out.
But since you guys don't get American political memes, you should look up the 30 to 50 feral hogs meme.
No, I know that meme. I know it.
Okay.
I saw that.
Just making sure. I wouldn't want to deny our comrades in other countries their chance
There was
to...
a while ago where there was a meta deck that ran 60 cards because of this dumbass spell. Which is just, if your deck has more cards than your opponent, you mill your own deck until your deck is the same size as theirs. So you just dump a bunch of shit into the grave and do whatever you want with it.
Holy shit, guys. Miracles happen every day.
Which, of course, got really stupid when you queued into a mirror match and both people are playing 60 card decks and that spell doesn't do anything.
I really want to see a Spartacus deck mirror match in Shadowverse.
You don't.
Yeah, I do. I want to see it once. I want to see it once. But yeah, So, I'm in Go mode in Fire Temple. Where would you like to guess my boss key ended up? Did it A, end up near boss, B, vanilla, C, in the hammer chest, or D, highest Goron? Shit.
I'm gonna go with City.
I'm sorry, the actual correct answer was D. The game took a tiny vestige of pity on me, but took no pity on the people who route hammer into highest Goron, which is a terrible, terrible route, if you are just looking for a boss key. If you're full clearing, perfectly fine route. 1, 2, 3, really? Five. That might have been too far in. Nope, that hit. I think all of those hit. Yep, cool. Got the 1 cycle. I'll rip sub 3, but I'll be at like 305 probably. I would have sub 3'd if Fire Temple didn't suck. Unfortunately, Fire Temple decided to suck.
Surprise.
I'm as shocked as anyone. I actually super love that fight. I think that fight's a ton of fun. Volvagia and Baronade are both fights, and I know it's weird to hear me say that right after I talk about how I don't love watching weird glitch things, but like, both Baronade and Volvagia are fights that you can save a ton of time on with good execution. And they just feel very, very rewarding when you do them well. And so consequently, they're basically my 2 favorite boss fights in the game. I'm pretty sure I've put more time practicing into Volvagia than maybe all the other bosses in the game combined, though. Just because it took me such a long time to get somewhat reliable with the 1 cycle. I guess maybe Ganon, since you fight him every seed. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't have any empty bottles. We're gonna start this Ganon fight by giving ourselves our daily dose of calcium. I have Rudo's letter, and I have a bottle full of milk. And one of those is not going to empty itself for me. Alright, let's see if I can play like not trash right now. That was terrible. Okay. Okay, my thumb is doing the thing where it doesn't want to let me quick spin. That's cool. One's dead. Not worth quick spinning anymore. I mean, I've seen Link to the Past, no logic. I've seen a lot of Link to the Past stuff. Stuff is incredibly broken in Link to, like, throw Arcane of Samaria into stuff and everything breaks. I mean, I literally had a race, like an actual cross keys race, where I had 3 chests left in the game and accidentally deleted the contents of one of them with Arcane of Samaria. Thankfully, one of the other 2 chests had my go button, but it was a little bit of a scary situation for me.
Flashbacks to the co-op I did with KKR, where I deleted my Paladin's big healing system.
Hey, mine was in Palace of Darkness too. I suspect it was in the exact same spot too.
Probably.
Alright, let's go. Don't fuck up the knuckle. Okay, we're doing coward strats. Yeah. I mean, that's not really how PCU functions, but it's a very, very similar thing that drinking bottles does weird things to the game state. Again, super cool from a programming perspective, but not so good for
all
the...
kinds of fucking like every Zelda.
I mean, there was also the cross keys race where I accidentally EG'd myself into the underworld, killing what had thus far been a very, very good run. But I EG'd myself to the underworld by getting hit in Paradox Cave, then leaving, jumping down a ledge in Palace of Darkness. Oh, sorry, no, I jumped down a ledge in Palace of Darkness, then got hit in Paradox Cave and disappeared from the map. I don't even remember where your light arrows were at this point. Oh, they're in Forest Temple, that's right. I'm like, they were right on the way somewhere. Alright, let's go. Let's see if I can not fuck up this one cycle for once. Spoiler alert, I'm going to fuck up this one cycle. Because I aggressively actually need to practice this fight with Master Sword. But I just haven't been playing enough recently to be in form. Hey Ganon, did you know that drinking milk helps promote strong bones? Hey Ganon, 100% of your calcium a day will prevent most major bone breakages. Ah, fuck, no. That's alright, I got enough that the 2 cycle should be pretty free. Yeah, I mean, the problem is there's so many things that you can do that... Are you gonna do... Okay. Cool, I'll just take the free stun then. 1, 2, 3, 4... Shout out to the time I missed the 1 cycle with Master Sword because I thought it took 7 hits. And so I just stopped attacking. I'll say the problem with that is there's so many different ways that you can just absolutely minefield yourself. Like, yeah, YBAs are real bad for that, but like...
Top deck the right card, 233 card deck.
Never lucky. Baby rage.
Alright, I'm gonna go what? How far behind am I gonna be? Okay, I'm gonna be about 10 minutes behind Keizo. Keizo's really good though. Hey man, multi-threading is really hard, alright? If I could trick people into letting me run my entire program on a single thread, I would. Make my life so much easier. Ganon? Hello, Ganon? Well, this is gonna be fun. That was not fun. I had to invert all my muscle memory for that. Aha, now my sword has the power of a sword instead of the power of... Well, now instead of my hammer having the power of... Thank you. This isn't perfect, but this is much... No, that's gonna miss. That's on me. You guys aren't gonna believe this, but I'm monkeying Ganon phase 2 again. This should hit. No? Okay. Wow, this is... Every time. That's alright. Not a big deal. Given that my primary reason for running this is just kind of de-rust myself for actual Challenge Cup races, I don't feel too bad about this. Routed it decently well. Read the seed well. Executed okay. And that is a dead ski. The horrible thing was to find the magic before Spirit for the logic, and Spirit Way of the Hero for the irons only, and not the Rudo's letter. Could have saved 25 minutes. Given that I did not unbottle my Rudo's letter, I'm very confused by how that was your take on the seed. Find something in Ice Cavern that I didn't? Sorry, I'm really curious what Kaizo did here. Okay,
Ever go to Ice Cavern?
Why are you in Ice Cavern? What are you in Ice Cavern for? Nocturne, I assume. What's... Did he not find the frogs to hint? That would explain it. If he didn't find the frogs to hint. Because this had Nocturne. Did he go to Shadow Temple after? No. Sorry, I'm curious what the other person who's raced this did. Because his comments confused me greatly. So that was Heart Piece and Nocturne, which is a good song, but I did not mind not having it this seed. Imagine doing charge spins with Master Sword and Ice Cavern. God, everybody's been brainwashed into this strategy. It's so bad. It's so bad. Heart Piece. Let's see what this is. I don't know, maybe he probably just said, oh, I got a letter here. Well, okay, that's your fault for reading the logic bad. Like, if you went to Ice Cavern first, I guess if you did that before GTG, I can buy it and not get too judgy. Did he have his long shot? Let's see. Okay, so he... Bold. He was in Spirit way earlier than I was. But consequently, he skipped on GTG. Okay. So you just rushed straight to Spirit Temple and skip GTG. That makes sense. Alright, cool. I'm gonna cut the stream. Thanks everyone for watching. I need to go to sleep. Hopefully I'll feel better in the morning. And be able to actually go to work. If not, I'm gonna sit home and cough all day. But hopefully my girlfriend didn't give me her cold. We're trying to be careful about that. Anyway.